Okay. Oops. iPad about to fall. Make sure we don't have that problem. Let's see. Make sure that I'm online. What's up to everybody who's coming in? I don't know if anybody's coming in. Let's see what's up. All right. Hit the skip button and we're in. All right. So, today, you guys, I'm going to be, I guess, attaching more shop items into my Shopify store. Now, of course, this isn't Shopify. This is Webflows. This is exactly where I left off at the last time. I think I was doing some work on this. I was doing just a few work on this, and I left off right here. I take that back. I finished this out, but I didn't finish it out with the e-commerce side of Webflows. It's a whole lot of stuff that they need to develop first, you know what I'm saying, before I can actually continue developing the e-commerce side of Webflow. So that's where I'm at with that right now. However, I did kind of finish this stuff out, and it's actually live. If anybody wants to go check it out, it's live. You guys can go look at it. But like I said, I wanted to give the experience first before I started showing any like products, which this is the experience. So when people click on something, it takes them straight to the product, which is something that I've always kind of was thinking that needs to happen first anyways. Whenever you start a website, you want to give them like the experience. It's called the landing page, but with the landing page, you want to at least give an experience, and with that experience, people can I guess, follow through on whatever they want to follow through on. So whenever this person comes here, of course there's something here, but it didn't show up. As a matter of fact, I can probably show you guys. Let me see. I'll probably show you guys right now because the website is live. By the way, you guys, if you want to just check it out, let me put that in the search box real quick. Hey, thank you. And oh yeah, so I'm gonna explain what happened on this website so I can show you guys what's up. So this website is live. Let me go ahead and make it well, no, it's okay. And let's just say, I don't know, just say I'm a chick. Sorry, let me just say I'm a woman, right? And I'm gonna click on this. Boom, it takes them to the woman's side. It has the experience, like this is the clothes that you probably be wearing. So it shows you like, this stuff right here, and you can scroll through. Let's just say I like this one right here because maybe the girl is a laid back kind of like girl who's natural and stuff like that, contrary to what the picture says. She's a natural person who's laid back. They like this shirt, they click on it, boom, it takes them to the t-shirt, right? And with that t-shirt, they can look at other things, like they can make it, well, they can't pick any other color because the color is already set in black, but they can like pick if they want it to be like a medium or something like that. Add it to the cart. Boom, it shows up at the cart. Now I already got one going, so I'm just going to take that out, but it shows up in the cart, and this is just the Shopify cart. Now I know a lot of people are like, man, Rob, I remember you said you never mess with Shopify. Well, yeah, you're right. I said I wasn't going to do it, but then I turned around. I was like, you know what? Shopify is not that bad. It pretty much controls the stuff that I don't want to control. Like, I don't want to, process orders. I don't want to process orders. Orders going to come through, and they're going to go straight to the POD that I'm connected to, which is going to be a video, by the way. So I'm not going to talk about that. Well, I guess you guys kind of see a little bit of it when I go through. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't want to process orders. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do any of the printing side. I don't want to do the POD. I want to do the POD, but I don't want to be the person that prints it. So, pick the POD. I connected to Shopify, and I connect Shopify to my website. And that's pretty much better. I'm a solopreneur. I don't want to be doing all the stuff, so this is how we do it. And yeah, I got the Shopify. What is it? Cart coming up over here. Even if I was to take this out, right? So let's just say I took this out, the Shopify cart goes away. But scrolling down, there's more stuff. Like I put found in, instead of like related items, but I will have related items out there, but I just put found in right here. And let's just say, I don't know, we go back. So I'm not gonna go back, I'm just gonna go forward. So like I'm going to the men's section now because bruhs. But Let's just say, we go to like maybe this shirt right here, which I actually kind of like. I like this one. I'm actually getting a sample of this just to see how the printing goes. But, you know, if you didn't notice, just coming on this side, the cart doesn't show. When I hit the drop down, there's no cart or anything like that. This just give the experience to let people do whatever they want real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna click on this, look at it some more, like examine it, like, okay, I like this, I like what's going on with this. You know what I'm saying? And then I can just add it to the cart. I'm a medium, so I'm gonna add the medium to the cart. And now when I hit this, the cart comes up on its own. So we was eliminating that. We had a debate, and I was saying, should the cart be on the front page of the website if you come into a website for an experience? No, I don't feel like it should be. But if you have something in the cart, then yeah, definitely. So that's how we got that going. And there's a whole secret to that. I'm not gonna explain it right now, but there will be a video on it whenever I get enough, actually, whenever I get enough likes on this, I'll show you guys how to do that stuff. But I'll even show you guys Webflow. I think Webflow is pretty cool. You guys should really get into it. I have that in the, I have a, I guess, kind of like a subscriber code. If you guys want to go ahead and sign up under me, it's there for you. But yeah, today I'm gonna actually keep that up actually, and it's all kinds of stuff. Like I got the what is it, the favicon right up here and stuff like that. Like the website is live now, so hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna show you guys how to add some more stuff to it. So if I go to my Shopify real quick, let me see here. Let's just go to let's say my products. Oh, that's right. I haven't put anything up. So if I go to where I get my t-shirts from, where I make my t-shirts and stuff like that, as you guys can see, there's a few exclusives that are coming out tomorrow. So I need to just go ahead and fix them up and put them out there. Calvin Baker, what's up, man? I meant to say what's up to you. But we'll go ahead and name this. I don't know what to name it yet. Just really thinking about it. I could probably get my tags together too. So I'm trying to think of a name for it. I mean, this is the origin, so it's kind of like a logo. So I'll call it the origin sweatshirt. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we'll keep up with the Japanese thing that I have going on. So, English to Japanese. Japanese. What's the word for origin? All right. Call this like. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. I'll just copy this here. Really don't want to, spend time actually doing that. So I'll just put that in here like this. Let's see. I think this looks good here. So I just got to fix the tags on it. So my tags are always have been Kokeshi, Kokeshi doll. What's going on, normal TV nerd? Long time no see. Really don't like the tags they have here. Like I never really did. See, smiley outfitter. Whoop, let's actually fix that out. Smiley outfitters. Okay. I'm gonna go. I want to copy some of my old tags actually, because I don't want to mess this up. Oh yeah, so new products, right? Well, not really new products, but products that are coming through. So I have a dog tag, which won't be out until some time later, really. I have this full unisex zip up hoodie, and I have a fleece pullover, kind of like, I think it has texture on it and stuff like that. So it's like a nice little fade texture, grunge texture on it, and just kind of like crew neck. So this is just stuff people can get and just kind of rock me for like the winter, the fall, the spring, if they want it and stuff like that. I know a lot of people want this shirt right here. I was actually about to start doing pre-sales on it. I just didn't really do it. But and then I have this unisex all over print. That's another time. I can't really talk about that one. But yeah, let me copy some tags here. Streetwear, smiley face, nerd culture, Kokeshi doll. Okay. What was it? Smiley face. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think I like Shopify. Like I was kind of avoiding it, like I said before, but honestly, I think this is kind of the move for me, yo. I've been back on like Twitter too. Like, I'm not gonna like, lie to you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Twitter's kind of cool too. Twitter's low key kind of hitting, man. Like, I mean, I'm not nothing on there right now as far as like the what am I gonna say, like the oh gosh, what am I saying? Like, my followers aren't all that on there right now. I'm not like the normal YouTuber on here. Publish this product. Yeah, I'm not the 20,000 follower on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, YouTuber, and neither is my like shop either. So like I definitely have like 8 followers on Twitter, and that's for the shop. And I think for Instagram, I think it's like 130 something. What's up, by the way? And I mean, I'm working on growing it. I'm doing different things. Like, I'm trying to be more, because the people that I follow on there, they're maybe outside of like maybe one like company. The other companies kind of spam their stuff out there, and that's not the direction that I'm trying to go in. So I'm trying to figure out a different strategy than what they're doing. Let's look at something else. I want to say something like Faded Glory. Hey, yeah, Twitter low key. Like, you can go on Twitter right now. Let me see. Where my phone at? I don't have my phone on me right now, but you go on Twitter right now. They got Black Twitter going on, Twitter After Dark. That stuff is still popping. Like, I don't get it. I thought that was like a boring smile. No, that's not what we're looking at. Let's say Faded. Yeah, I didn't think Twitter was like that, but it's definitely back out here. I think you guys might enjoy Twitter. Yeah, I mean, if you do it wrong, and I know I can understand why people kind of left Twitter. If you do it wrong, you will. There are consequences. Like, people will stop following you. People will unfollow you. You won't get what you need out of it. But if you take your business as like a voice, if you're using your business or your Twitter as a voice instead of like as a spot where you spam stuff, Twitter can be pretty powerful. I know that to be true for Twitter. I know that to be true for oh man, it's another little thing that a lot of people share on here. I'm gonna look it up real quick. It's like a not a blog spot, but oh man, it's like one of those like forums where you can just post your stuff, but that's the wrong way of thinking about it, because you can't just post your stuff on that. You just got to take these different social medias in a different way. And once you start getting a voice on Twitter, man, like, people mess with you. I've what is it? To get like my brand out there, what I was doing, or the approach that I'm taking. Yeah, Twitter After Dark. You guys don't remember that? The approach that I was taking is I want to at least talk to people, engage to people, but on my personal Twitter, I'll just share out like my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day when you shared your business out, or you shared out like another, I guess, like Twitter handle or whatnot, it would show your face, and then it'll be like, shared by, whatever you shared, and then like you can also comment and stuff like that and share. But nowadays when you retweet something, it barely even shows you. It just says retweeted by, you know what I'm saying? But they won't show you a picture. Then it almost look like an ad, you know what I'm saying? So I've been asking questions on there, and people will respond to it, or I've just kind of like engaging in different conversations with people on like my my business Twitter, and I'll just share my stuff out. And that's just the approach that I've been taking. It like I've told you guys before. If you guys tag me in something, you know what I'm saying, on Twitter, I can reshare it, and people wouldn't even know that I shared it. It'll just come up like an ad. You know what I mean? So you guys really should probably get back into Twitter. And not only that, you can use like Buffer to get yourself out here. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even have to be on Twitter all day. You can buffer your Twitters. Buffer.com, by the way. You can just buffer your tweets, and you can be doing whatever you want as you're working. You know what I'm saying? You won't even be working. It's just like you just put it into place, and now it's tweeting out for you. You know what I mean? So that frees up your day. Versus Instagram, where you actually have to be on Instagram. They don't have an automated service for Instagram yet. And even with that, you'd have to go in, you have to tag people and stuff like that. You have to use your tags and stuff like your hashtags. And it's just, Twitter is so much easier. You know what I mean? So I'm back on Twitter. I mean, I like the Instagram, but I'm back on Twitter. Do I use ads to sell my merchandise? Yeah, actually, so sorry about that, bit my lip. A couple of days ago, I like to say, oh, what day was it? I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago. I bought two $10 ads, and I just bought a $5 ad like today. You know what I'm saying? And is it growing me? Yes and no. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say that it is, but I can't really say that it's not, because I did just start back using these handles and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, yeah, I see that it's getting me some attraction. Is it getting me followers? And that's definitely a no. You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why is because I'm a clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people look at that and be like, no, I don't think I want to follow this guy yet, or he's probably trying to get like, or this company is just trying to get like some likes and follows and stuff like that. We don't know you. You got to earn these type of things, so is it helping me? Not really. But yes, I guess it's kind of like doing this thing. It's getting my name out there. So so when you think about ads is kind of like, let me say it like this. Ads are kind of like awareness, right? So you put out an ad, you put out an awareness for yourself. So it's never a loss, except for the fact that you're losing money. But it's not really a loss, because people see it, they remember it, they go off, they be like, man, what was that brand that was doing that full body kind of like character thing? I can't remember what it was. But then they're gonna start looking for it. They're gonna look for that brand with the yellow, with the black smiley face on it and stuff like. They're gonna look for it, and then when they see it again, they're gonna follow it. They're gonna follow it at this time. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention, if God forbids, a celebrity is just like, I'm messing with this brand. They put the shirt on, they holler at your boy, they at me. You know what I'm saying? And the person that saw the ad at first, they look at the celebrity and they're like, I remember this brand. So now they start to buy stuff. They're like, okay, the celebrity bought it and the celebrity loves it, so I'm gonna start buying it too. So it just brings in awareness. There's never really, like I said, it's never really a loss, but outside of the money, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you lose, but you also win. I don't know. Let me see. Twitter is cool. Okay. All day. Everybody and their mama has a clothing brand right now. Tough market right now. Yeah, it is. But if you're doing something right, Instagram is cheap to run ads. Yeah. If you're doing it right, everybody and their mama has a clothing brand, and that's true, dead truth. It's a hard niche, keeping it real, keeping it 100. But when you do it right, publish this in my store. Not everybody's doing it right, or let me say this: not everybody's on strategy. I have some influencers. I've talked to them. I'm a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm a YouTuber. I'm an influencer myself. So I'm an influencer. I have influencer friends that have like over 600,000 YouTube subscribers. I myself an influencer, and I'm not really concerned about the influencers though. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not concerned about me selling, to be honest with you. And that's a tip I'm not going to talk to you guys about yet. But I'm not really worried about me selling more than I'm worried about other people selling me. We'll have to get into that one day. Let me see. Let me see here. Branding. Branded. Brando. That's what it says. They don't have an ing in Japanese. So what would be a good name for this one right here? And literally, I'm not really worried about this one. I really don't like this one. You know what I'm saying? The one that I liked was that orange one, that more goldish one. I really don't like this one, but I'm trying to come up with a name for it. And you know what? In these situations, what I would do is I would go to one of like my competitors or something like that. Not really a competitor, but like somewhere that's locked up with what they got. Yes, continue with the site. This place they put their logo on everything. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if I can find like one of their logo t-shirts. Flannels. How many of you guys watch like what's the show Supernatural? Do anybody here watch Supernatural? See, like I said, they always put their logo on something. That's not even their logo. Beyond the soft thermo. Let's see here. You know, one thing I liked about American Eagle is that they always have like some really cool color palettes. Like whoever's designing their tech packs and stuff like that. Let me say this again. Whoever's designing their tech packs are just pretty cool. Yeah, Supernatural is super cool right now. I was watching. I took a bath, and I was like, let me watch, Supernatural while I'm taking a bath on my iPad. And I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Like that show has gotten amazing. Yeah, so it looks like American Eagle is just calling their stuff AE. Let me go into H&M.com. I don't think H&M has Origin T-shirts. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Let's go to Hot Topic. Like that's super cool. I'm looking at this like this is really cool. Okay, let's go into and see so much competition for the Kokashis right now. You know what I'm saying? But let me just go into the look Supernatural tees. I don't think Hot Topic has their own T-shirt. Let's go into like pop culture tees, and maybe I can find. Yeah, see Fallout 76 logo. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna call it Smiley Outfitters. The logo. No logo. They don't have a L. Sorry about that, you guys. Whew, that is a long sentence to write. And I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do for this website too. Yeah, I'll probably, like I said, I don't know. I'll probably be using influencer marketing. I cannot speak today. I'll probably be using influencer marketing, but it won't be as tough like you guys would think it is. See, the one good thing about what I do, I'm a graphic designer, and I'm on YouTube. So man, I'm a graphic tuber, if you can say, a graphic tuber. And we do a lot of barters. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a skill and a lot of people find your skill profitable and you find what they are profitable, you guys meet in the middle. You know what I mean? So influencer marketing for me won't be like for you guys. I'm sorry. There's some times where like companies would hit me up in my inbox and be like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" But they'll ask me, and what they want is to take. They want me to like promote their services, which is usually design services. But what do I do here? you know, like if I'm a design service and they want me to promote their design service, where do we meet in the middle? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff like that usually happens. I need to get this dog tag. And there's something about this dog tag that I can probably show you guys. I'm using Printify, by the way. If you guys ever heard about Printify, I think, you know what? Shout out to who was it? Charlie Pangus. Charlie Pangus put the whole world on Printify, and they probably should pay him more because now I'm using it. And now if you guys like the process of what I'm doing, you guys will probably use it too. So shout out to Charlie Pangus. He needs to get paid more for this. I'm not gonna Oh shoot, man! Should I publish the dog tag? Cause I put it on a flyer, an early release flyer. So I'm thinking about doing this. Oh yeah, by the way, this is not gonna be a very long live stream. I got a lot of stuff to do. But what's the Japanese word for dog tag? Inu no Tagu. Inu no Tagu. That's probably how I think that's how you say it. I'm pretty sure you guys are like, man, why are you putting in these Japanese, like you put it in Japanese, like for what reason? Well, just to keep it up with brand, to keep it up with the brand, which is kind of a Japanese manga like brand. Let's see. So after I finish this out, I'm going to show you guys exactly what's happening. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty pricey, but I think that's okay. All right. So this is being published in my Printify. So I'm gonna close this down, by the way. So this is publishing. It's in my Printify. I have my Printify connected to my Shopify. So when I go to my Shopify, let me refresh this so you guys can see what's happening. I go to my Shopify. It shows up down here. All right. Now to get this, I'm gonna go ahead and close these down because It's just too much for me right now. Okay, now to get these into my now to get these into Webflow is a whole nother process. As you can see on this Webflow, there is a script tag here. There's an embodied script tag HTML embedded element. I want to show you guys how to get this real quick, but first I want to at least put my products together over here into Webflow. So what I need to do, contrary to what they were developing in e-commerce, which would be cool, but they haven't finished this out yet, you know. So the moment that they finish this out, I'm gonna quit using Shopify and I'm just gonna use Webflow, because I feel like the integration from Shopify is expensive. It's not expensive yet, but it's expensive. As a matter of fact, if you guys know, I don't want to keep taking you guys back, but let's just say, where's this at? Let me go to the home page real quick. Go down to the home page, and I think it's, where is it at? Let's say my profile, maybe. No, it's not on my profile. I'm not gonna show you guys that. Man, I wish I could show you guys how much it costs, but I can't right now. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go to buy button, but it costs, I think it's like $20. Okay, I'm just gonna set everything at $20. This is $20. Webflow is like $14. Okay, plus the $20 for the e-commerce, not the e-commerce, but the hosting, because I didn't want to move the hosting from here to somewhere else. It's native here, so everything's gonna work pretty good here. If I move it somewhere else, it's not gonna work that well. So I quit that, and I quit where Smiley Outfitters was at before as far as hosting go, and I left it here on Webflow, and I just updated. So this is the reason why, you know, this works here. But what was I saying? The moment they get e-commerce ready, I'm dumping Shopify, because there's no reason to have it, because everything that they're trying to set up in e-commerce works the exact same way as Shopify. All right, so that's something that you guys to think about. But what we need to do is go into CMS. Now the CMS is for blogs, and this is kind of like the old way of doing it, but you create more pages this way for cheap. So if a graphic designer, if you look for a graphic designer, like I'm a graphic designer, okay, you look for me for a website, I've already told you the game, you know what I'm saying? 3 pages. I'm starting you guys off, like, anytime somebody wants a website from me, it starts off at $500. $200 of that dollars go towards getting you guys set up for, like, the platform. Okay, the other is just $100 a page. All right, some people want 5 pages, which becomes $800. You know what I mean? And that's just how I do it. There's a lot of other people who do other things, but I'm starting mine off at $500. So that's just how it is. But you have to create a CMS collection, and this right here, as you can see, has 5 items, 4 items. This is the men, this is the women. All right, this is men, this is women. That's like 9 pages right there. Okay, so what is essentially, I think, 3 pages. So I just did 3 pages, which was like a cover page, a men and a women section, became, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pages, you know, on its own. But I wouldn't charge you guys for that. I would just charge you guys for the 3 pages and just the one CMS collection. So CMS for the Kokeshi men, CMS for the Kokeshi women. So that'd be what, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 pages right there, 700, and then, you know, keep going forward. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just talking stuff now. We have to bring in some different things. I think I probably can copy this. No, I can't. So we're gonna name this one the Smiley Essentials, because I haven't started this yet. And we'll call this as a matter of fact, I'll just call this men. And we'll call this men. Yeah. Because this the Smiley Essentials is the essential page. I'll call this, actually I'll call this, I can't really call it men winter. I'll just call it men, because I'll just end up, what I'll do is I'll just start adding stuff to it. See, but then again, yeah, I'll just call it, matter of fact, I'll just call it Smiley Essentials. Essentials. I'll call this Smiley Essentials as well. Right? And I'll just create this collection real quick. But there's some things that I need to take from the others to plug in. So let me just say, I need this name, the price, the brief description, the thumbnail, product ID, which comes directly from the Shopify, you guys. So product ID, product component, and then the mockup. So I have to come back over here, name, type in the price. Say that field. Oh yeah, save changes. Let's see. Brief descriptions. As a matter of fact, let me write these down. I have them somewhere. I just don't know what I did with my cell phone. Let's see here. If I do it like this, maybe if I screenshot it, I'm not gonna screenshot it. Brief description. I believe that was rich text. Yes. Brief description. I'm gonna save this field. Save this collection. See thumbnail. I think it was. What was that though? That was just a regular image and a plain text afterwards. So regular image. I'll call this thumbnail. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put in mockup as well, right here. So we can knock that out the way. Save this collection. See product ID, product component, and plain text. Okay. See plain text. Product ID. Plain text, product component. And let me just make sure that this is right by counting them up. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, Lana, what's up? All right. I'm gonna save this, and I need to add in some new stuff. So it's really simple. It sucks because it could probably be better. It's not a good transaction. I'm just gonna keep it real. It could be better, but it's not. But what we have to do is we have to create a buy button, all right, for our product. So let's just say this shouldn't be hidden, but it is, and these are hidden too. So I'm gonna figure out what's up with that. Make it visible. I don't know why it's not visible. Well, okay, so I want to make this, I want to go ahead and sell this, right? This is the product that I just created on Printify. This goes up tomorrow. I'm just going to generate the code, all right? And there's a few things that I need to copy and bring over. The first thing I need to copy first, though, and just go back, is the name. So this is the name of the product. Hit Command C, bring that over here, type it in like that. Make sure that things are capitalized where it's supposed to be at. The price, I can't remember how much this was. How much was that? I have to go back into Printify. Yeah, I closed down Printify, but I probably should have kept it up because I'm such a airhead with that. I'm not gonna remember prices. Let's see, go to product details. was the price variant, $35. So price, you can't put a $sign in for some reason. It won't let you do that. Oh wait, it will. No, it won't. I can't put in $signs. It can only be what is it? What am I saying? It can only be brother can't think now. Oh man, it can only be numbers, numericals. You need a website bad? Hey, holler at me, man. You can find me on YouTube, not YouTube. Yeah, well, yeah, YouTube. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Holler at me. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll help you out. Yeah, so you can only use like numbers. I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna use instead of using the price, okay, right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in another text box. So I'm gonna create real quick, and that's gonna stage, but I'm gonna go back up in here and I'm gonna take out price and I'm gonna put in another, I think a rich text, and we'll call this price instead. But before I do that, okay, exit without saving. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this price. Okay, and then we'll put in price as a rich text. And this will also be like a header field because I don't want that to be anything else. I'll bring it up here like this, and then I'll save the collection. All right, so I can go back in and just finish this out. So now I can use $signs. So I think, dang, how much was it again? It was $35, wasn't it? Yes. So it's $35. All right. And then a brief description, which I think all of my descriptions were one thing. I just kind of forgot what it was. Yep. Yeah, so all of my descriptions were one thing, which I kind of kept consistent anyways. So if I bring up my notebook, which I won't because that's annoying. Let me just go back over in here and just copy it from here. My Instagram is wrong though, so I'll put this S right here. As a matter of fact, let me just retype it out. Slash smiley outfit highs. Smiley outfit highs. With an S. There we go. Alright. So I'll copy all of this. Hit Command C. Bring it in over here in the brief description. Now the problem here is that I don't want this to be here like this. So I'm going to take this out. And I'll just link it like this. Paste. Okay, what's happening? Oh man, so here's something that happened, right? Smiley Outfitters on Twitter is taken by somebody else. I don't know who, but I contacted the person, and I contacted them. Okay, what's happening? Oh, something is happening here. I contacted them and they never got back to me. So, what's happening? I'm gonna have to retype out Instagram. Alright. So, alright, we'll just type this up. Now I think the Instagram one was wrong. Oh wait, Smiley Outfitters with an S. So the Twitter one doesn't have an S. The Instagram one does. And the reason why, because somebody had it. But wait, was that it? No, that's a whole nother story for another business. What happened was, that was a whole nother story for another business. I'm tripping. what happened was Twitter won't let you have so many different characters, so they cut me off at the S. Sucks, because I just thought that would be better, but whatever. So the thumbnail, I'm going to drop in the thumbnail image. I do need Facebook. Okay, I need Photoshop. I'm gonna drop in the thumbnail image, which was these, which are JPEGs, which I don't want. So I need to go ahead and make those thumbnail images. But for the mockup, I can go ahead and put those in real quick, which would be these, right? So, and I actually do need to make this into a man and woman's version. I forgot about that as well too. Man, my mind is scattered today. You guys, please bear with me. But yeah, I'll be doing a lot of work. And it's too big. It's too big. So I actually do need to go into Photoshop real quick. So let's open up Photoshop, and we'll start manipulating this stuff out. So the very first thing I need to do is I need to hover. I got a whole lot of projects up, by the way. Hover over into my template, and then go from here with this. So the first thing I need to do, I was actually thinking about making this into a GIF. So I think that's what I'll do, a GIF or a GIF. How you guys say it, I say GIF. You guys might say GIF. I'm trying to think. I haven't tested that yet, so let me see if I can even use a GIF real quick, or a GIF, whatever you guys want to call it. I haven't tested it yet, so I'm going to my all files, type in .gif. Bro, I gotta log off, but I want to get your help. If I follow you on here, what did you say about how to contact you? I need it all. Facebook, Instagram, and website. Been a business for 2 years now. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on YouTube. Not YouTube. Hit me up on Twitter. Definitely hit me up on Twitter. I'm gonna leave my Twitter stuff in the I'm gonna leave my @handles, which is the same @handle all over the place, which is Robert Loyale. Hit me up there, and I will respond to you. As a matter of fact, I'm on Twitter a whole lot more now, so if you hit me up on Twitter, boom, I'm there. Dang, it did the... Alright, well, yeah, the @Robert Loyale on both Instagram and Twitter. You can find me there, and we'll go from there. Now, back to this GIF. So it looks like I can use a GIF, but I don't know how effective it'll be. We're gonna find out. We stuck in the brand naming process. Man, look, it was this one girl. She made a video, and she walked us through like everything: how to find a graphic, how to put it on Shopify, how to get it on your website, how to make ads and stuff like that. It was like a 30-minute video, okay? And I mean, it was super cool. But what she said was take the niche, take what makes it special, mix it together, kind of like shipping. So like if you had remember back in the day when they used to do shipping and stuff like that. So like, I don't know, Tom and Sue became oh, that's a bad one. Peter and Kelly became Kelly or something like that. Pelly, you know what I'm saying? Put them together. So another example would be Ralph, Brittany, Ralphany. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of put them together and come up with something. So I think her example was Cat and Coffee, and she became, I don't know. But just do stuff like that, and you'll come up with a name. Yeah, it is amazing how there's so much stuff taken. All right, so in my videos, all right, Romelo. In my videos, there's a or in my YouTube, you can find my email address. Just hit me up from there. Okay. It's not in my videos, but I know it's in like my YouTube. So if you go to like the about section of my YouTube channel, as a matter of fact, I'll even show you guys that real quick. YouTube. Go onto my YouTube channel. Look, I'm on live. And look, only 10 of you guys are watching. Sucks. Go into like my YouTube channel. You go into my about section. Boom. If you have a business inquiry, boom, right here at the details section. You can find it, click on it. It'll ask you, are you serious? And you can hit me up from there. All right. But no, let me work on this mock-up real quick. I was thinking that a GIF would probably work, so I'm gonna do that, but I'm not gonna do a GIF through here. I am gonna do the GIF, but I'm not gonna do it like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna process it here. I'm just gonna make it into a video, and then I'm gonna go into Giphy to turn that into a GIF there, because I feel like that's better. All right. But all right, so let's start the video, and I think it's here in design, here in GIF. We'll do the front. I think front for 2 seconds, back for nope. How about front for like 1 second, back for 1 second. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like video work on Photoshop sucks. I have a whole lot of projects up, and I'm kind of glad that it hasn't not froze up, but crashed on me, because I'm pretty sure it will, you know. So I'm just waiting for the will of death to leave us alone. So I'm just gonna go through the comment section and talk to you guys. See what's up. I don't have any. Yeah. Matter of fact, I might need to force quit this. Honestly, I don't want to force quit Photoshop though. I might have to force quit it. No. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna make this 1 second each, and the slider is messing up again. Oh, you purchased Tell 'em Boy Bye? Man, look, I would love to keep. I would love to take that shop and apply it to the shop that I'm creating today. But I already have it on Teespring, and I think that's a nice entry point. Did you like the shirt that came from Teespring? I have a shirt from them, and I haven't worn it yet. I'm gonna wear it, but I really like it. I really like it. I like looking at it. I like saying that's a really cool shirt to me, you know? That's a really cool shirt. I created this, you know? I don't know. I know it sounds crazy, but it just kind of makes me happy to look at it. That's the front, and then we can do the back. Oh, so you did like it. Well, thanks. I didn't do or did I? I didn't do a back. Oh, no, we got the rings of death. All right, no, we don't. Yep, we got the rings of death. So what I gotta do is I'm gonna have to wait for the rings of death. Yeah, I wanted to get more of my collection before I started doing like this here on Shopify and stuff like that, but it seems like I'm probably gonna have to just let that go. I wanted to get the Panda Warrior, of course. Say It Loud. I might bring Say It Loud over here. And there was another. Oh, let me go ahead and show you guys what this is before I like forget about it. So I'm gonna hit the play button, and hopefully it buffers through, and we don't have too much of that slowdown. But there's a whole lot of stuff that I wanted to do. Like I want to bring. I wanted to buy that. So Say It Loud I bought. I wanted to buy another one, the Panda Warrior, and Yawn. I love Yawn. Okay. But these were the inceptions. These were like emotions that you get from emojis and stuff like that. And I was thinking like, man, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm having problems with this, and yeah, I'm probably gonna stop this. It's too much. And even still, I kind of need to scroll through the front, make this. Yeah, bring this in right here. Cause I have to put this on, like, have to give it a shadow, because or does it have a shadow already? Can you guys see a shadow on this? I think I might see a shadow. Oh wait, that's the front side, duh. And we got the rings of death again, so I have to wait. So you said you purchased it. Teespring had the delivery date set on the 7th of December, but it came last week, which means that the order was fulfilled. I don't know. I think that's cool though. They had a fast delivery for the shirt that I ordered. It didn't come until, like, I would like to say, I don't know, like it came like maybe a week later, a week and a half later, something like that. Excuse me. I think because YouTube is they're working with YouTube now. YouTube made it come faster. I don't know. I use Inkscape. Can I do all the things you teach on here? Inkscape. I've never used Inkscape. Wait, Inkscape is with what? I think I've heard of that before. I know I've used it in my. I didn't use it, but it came across, like, I guess as, like, important somewhere in my business, or not in my business, but in my journey as a graphic designer. I haven't used it before though. No, I take that back. I downloaded it, but I couldn't figure it out. And this was back when I was using, or I was trying to learn Adobe Illustrator. I remember this now. It was like the GIMP version of, like, Illustrator, right? Yeah, you can use it as far as Illustrator go. Like, if I do a tutorial on Illustrator, you're gonna be able to get to Inkscape the exact same way. There might be different tools, there might be different things that you can do in there, different features. But I usually encourage people to use Photoshop and Illustrator. That's just my thing. I will be talking about Photopia though. Photopia, which is online, which is kind of like Photoshop and Illustrator combined, except it's online, so it's slower. I will be doing some things on that though. Oh, the Panda one, they didn't have that in your size? Oh, wow. They ran out of sizes? Oh, man. Well, I guess a print on design kind of needs to run out of its sizes though. Like, that shouldn't be I guess a problem. But that Panda one, I liked all of them, to be honest with you. Well, I didn't like all of them, but I liked a good majority of them. And the Panda ones that I made, both of them were pretty cool. I liked the Japanese Panda one, it was saying Panda, and then it said Panda on the Japanese side and stuff like that. Look, it was pretty cool. That was one that me and my ex decided to come up with. We were sitting back talking about, animals that, like, everybody liked, that makes people smile. And she was like, a panda. Everybody loves pandas. Who hates pandas? And I couldn't come up with it. I was like, yeah, you're right. Who hates pandas? Nobody. Everybody loves pandas. So we came up with that one, but then I don't know, I just never bought it. I'm gonna put another panda one together, but it won't be the same panda style. Man, they straight ran out of sizes. Well, thank you for the support. I'm actually glad if you can take a picture and, like, tag me in it on Instagram. Like, tag me in it on Instagram, or no, you can tag the business in it. No, I don't know. Tag my go ahead and tag Smiley Outfitters in it. I'll give you no tag Smiley Outfitters on that, and then also tag it on the Twitter. I'm having brain farts today, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I only had like 2 or 3 hours of sleep since Wednesday. Okay, like I haven't really had much sleep at all. So you actually guys are seeing me on like what a quarter tank of gas right now because your boy is like done. I am done. I need to get some sleep, but like I need to get this up first. And as you can see, I've been having this problem for like I don't know. I don't know how long I've been having this problem. So double-sided template. We're gonna call this. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit render. Oh, that's right. The render rate's too long. Hmm. I've never really had that problem. Okay, so let's the what? The dimensions or the frame rates are too large. So it has to be the dimensions. So maybe if I cut it in half. I don't want to cut it in half because if I cut it in half. So that means I actually do need to save this out as a graphic. I actually do have to do the GIF in here. And the GIFs that they create in Adobe Photoshop, I really don't like. I really don't like them. But I guess you guys can see how I make GIFs here. I want to render the video. So they need to have. See, Photoshop needs to get with Giphy. They need to get up with Giphy and see and that's something I feel like. I mean, it is really large too. At the same time, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of feel like a lot of people are into making their own GIFs and stuff like that. And we've seen people make videos and make like not illustrations, but like quick animations in Photoshop. Why not use this as a GIF area? And allow you guys to upload directly to Giphy. You know what I'm saying? Like they do with Behance and stuff like that. Behance is not part of Adobe. You know what I mean? They just work with Adobe now. They just got cool with Adobe. They integrated After Effects with Cinema 4D. That was a hack at one point in time. And then there's like other hacks like. Some people have figured out a way. Sorry about this. To get Oh shoot! I gotta plug in my tablet real quick. Yeah, some people have figured out a way to get code like real real HTML code out of Photoshop. See, this is gonna look terrible. I knew it. Yeah, this is not the way to go. It's saying that the dimensions are too large. If I've never had that problem before. I don't even know what to do. Like maybe if I take the image size down by I mean it is 4,000 by 5,000. That is pretty hard. That's pretty large, not gonna lie. But maybe if I took this down to like maybe 2,100. Yeah, Lana. So like I said, tag me on like Instagram and Twitter. I'll share you out on Twitter, of course, but I just kind of need that social proof. So if you can help me out with that, that would be lovely. I don't even know if I'm gonna like this anymore. It's like not that large. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the GIF. So we're gonna go back into paint or photography, and I'm gonna turn off the GIF. And it's just because if I can't do it, if I can't make the video and I have to sacrifice something, I'm not gonna want to sacrifice that. Like that's essential. Like I need that. So I created this. Maybe I should do a side by side instead, because if I do it like this, that's not gonna look good either. So let me just turn off the tilted and then bring back the GIF. Like I think go back into motion. All right. Um. Okay, photography. There we go. Maybe if I stretch this out half and half like this, and I put that on the website, I really don't. That's not gonna work out either. See that GIF? See the Photoshop and they let people come up with ways to make Photoshop better, but instead of making it better, people put in like their own personal opinions and stuff like that, and they had to take away certain aspects of Photoshop to give people what they wanted, and in doing so, it impeded on itself. Like just it's not the same. Or maybe I'm just doing this wrong. I don't know. Let me I'm gonna try the motion again, except I'm gonna try some different settings. Try some different settings. Cause at first if you don't succeed, you can pick yourself up and try again. Or as they say, adapt. Or yeah, what did I say? Adapt and change. Adapt and adapt and succeed. I used Illustrator, never Photoshop. Seems complicated. Yeah, Illustrator. For me, Illustrator was hard. I learned Illustrator in like, it took me 2 months to learn Illustrator. Photoshop, it took me, I would like to say honestly, like 2 or 3 years. And the reason why it took that long is because I wasn't really interested. When I figured it out, it was back in 2010, I believe. I was forced to figure it out, but I was using Photoshop since 2008, and I never really used Illustrator. But once I figured out Photoshop and I moved into Illustrator, it took me. I would not. I would like to say it took me an additional 4 years to figure out Illustrator. But when I figured it out, it took me like 2 months to actually figure that out. And I mean, I like them both. I feel like Photoshop is, if you're not controlled, if you don't have control over what you're doing, like you don't understand anything else, you don't understand, like, let's just say you don't understand the other products of Adobe. It's a nice entry level into the other products, but they gave it too much control. Like they gave it too much power. Like we shouldn't be able to make GIFs in Photoshop, but not be able to make GIFs in After Effects. We should be able to do that stuff in After Effects. We should be able to do that stuff in what is that? Um, the other thing, the other video editor. I can't even think about it right now. We shouldn't. There should be different things for different times for different programs, but they gave it all to Photoshop. They gave that power to Photoshop, and it just kind of, I don't know, impeded on itself. It's just too much stuff going on here. So I get what you're saying, because it's, when I look at it, I'm just like, man, that's just, sometimes it's too much. All right, so maybe it's gonna render now. Dimensions or frame rate are too large. It can't be the dimensions, because I've done this at this size before. Maybe it's not high enough. Like 60 frames per second. Nah, that was too much. I don't want to take this to a 1920 1080p, but I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna do it just this time. Take this to 2100 and see what happens from here. It's gonna get smaller. It's gonna make me upset. But then again, if I think about that, that is a pretty large, like 4,000 by 5,000 was pretty large, and especially for like a website too. So, bringing it down this much probably was the best thing to do. Let's see, render. Yeah, it's gonna render now. Ring of death. So I had to lower the document size to get what I needed out of this, which sucks. I'm gonna show you guys how to I also want to show you guys how to like data mine to get like the mockups from the website, just in case you guys don't want to get the mockups from me. I'm gonna show you guys that today. What time is it? I said I was not gonna be on here this long. It's been like, what, an hour now? Yeah, if Photoshop is crazy, and I know I know I'm like stumbling on my words today because I've only had like 3 hours of sleep. I'm just gonna keep it real. I know I'm stumbling, but Photoshop in its own, yeah, it takes a while for you to like master. It do, and there's a whole lot of like graphic design tutorials and stuff like that that talk about that. You know, it talks about how fast you can learn Photoshop and all that stuff, but you want a certain effect and then you learn that certain effect and then you're just doing that one effect over and over and over again. It's not really graphic design. It's just being an artist, you know? And then the community was kind of mad about that once upon a time. So this is actually one of the reasons why a lot of people's not a lot of people's, but like the community that has like, we have Flern. Flern has reached its peak. All right, Flern reached its peak at 2 million, or 1.5 million. I can't remember how much they have. And now you have like channels like the Future that are coming up that have like 300,000, 600,000. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of the reasons why. It's because one of the reasons why is because a lot of people are now knowing that it's not about the tools that you use to get what you need, even though you do have to have some understanding of, is it going to be, you know, a raster or is it going to be a vector? You have to have that understanding. And my computer froze just a little bit. But it's not about that much more than it's about the application on how you do it, you know, and a lot of people don't know that. So I don't like giving tutorials. I don't like setting you guys up. I kind of do my channel like this, where I give you guys reasoning on why I did this, or, you know, I try to tell you like this is gonna help you out in this way, but you know, the application of it versus just giving you guys some pointless, what do you want to call it, tutorial. I don't want to just give you a tutorial and it means nothing to you guys. There's a reason why you're gonna do this, right? There's a reason why you would, you know, use the clone stamp tool, or you know, there's a reason why you want to use like a blur or a motion blur and all this type of stuff. It's to get the certain look that you need out of it. See, now this is gonna be, I did it wrong again, yo. Let's go back in. So you guys, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but you can actually alpha channel these. So let's see, if I go to format, is it QuickTime? I think if I put it on QuickTime and I go, yeah, no, take this back. If I put it in a QuickTime, I can use the alpha channel. The alpha channel, oh shoot. I'm not sure if it's pre-multiplied black or unmatted. Let me look this up. See, my computer's moving all slow. Photoshop, let's say, what am I looking for? Alpha channel, export, no background. I don't know. See, this was one of the things that people asked for, back when Creative Cloud was coming out. They asked for, yeah, I'm still going. I'm sorry about this. And my computer froze. Yeah. Computer froze. But all right, so they asked for this. They wanted people to people who are making videos and stuff in Photoshop were saying we wanted to have an alpha channel where we can have, you know, whatever we make with a transparent background. So they came up with this. This was like one of the good things, but with that, quality dropped. So let's see, codec, RGB alpha, and then PNG. What? This is After Effects. Okay, well, let me try it like this. If I do a straight unmatted, right? I think this is all I need. So I'm gonna hit render. Yeah, I shouldn't be up. I should be going to bed. Been out here since Wednesday. Wednesday night. Just grinding. But hey, I got goals to accomplish. I have to get this out. This needs to be up before 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Like, this has to be up before 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then with that being said, I have to, what am I looking for? What's the word? Sleep. I have to knock out some more client projects and stuff like that. I just got to get everything going, man. And then I got to make my posters for this. I haven't did the posters. I have to do a flyer for somebody's birthday party that's coming up. I think that was it right there. So let's go back into Giphy and move in this MOV project, this uncompressed project. Drop it in. Too big. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh man. I ain't catching no breaks, yo. Oh man, how am I gonna do this? All right, so I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try it like this. I'm gonna try with the MP4. See if I do with the MP4, it's gonna be bad. So I can't do the MP4. Oh man, I don't want to do this, but I have to. I'm gonna try this one more time. So I'll put it. See if I drop the frame rate. That's not gonna be good. Preset. Can I do it uncompressed? I'm just gonna keep it at this. I don't know. I'm gonna just try to export it. The save for web legacy. You know, try to do this again. I don't know. I think the reason why it was giving us some bad looks before is because it was pretty huge, but now that it's still gonna give us that bad look. Free. There should be no matte anyways. What the heck is y'all doing? That's the reason why. There should be no matte. Let's just see if I hit forever. All right, cool. So this is what we want on the website. See what? Now why did that? I was having so many problems, but now I'm here. All right, fam. Go ahead. Have a nice night, bro. Hit save. Knock this out. It doesn't look that bad either. That's another thing. Like, it's supposed to look bad, but it's not gonna look that bad. So, and then we'll call this Smiley Essentials 1 or Smiley Essentials. What did I even name this? There's a name for it, and Webflow is messing up now. Oh yeah, original shirt, original shatsu, or original shots, original shots. All right, so we'll name this right here. I'll hit save. All right. You guys, I promise you I'm gonna knock this out tonight. It's just taking me a little too long. It's taking me longer than expected. So we'll put this in the thumbnail. All right. So it's supposed to go on forever. It's supposed to look like this. All right, I'll hit open. All right, it's doing this thing. All right, the mockup. This is for the guy. So I'm gonna have to rename this. I'm gonna have to copy this and do something different with it. So I'll put this here. That's right. I have to drop the size down on these. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Just grinding it out, you know, trying to make this happen. Let's see here. Somebody sent me something on Twitter. Whew, that thing is clean, yo. And you know what? I like that. I like that old logo I had too, where it was like the actual Sue. It was the actual Sue on it. I really liked that. I thought that was like, I was gonna bring that back. I was gonna call it the Sue Gang. See, and that's what I want to do. Like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the original Smiley Outfitter stuff that's on Teespring. I'm gonna bring it in as a collection called the Sue Gang, and everybody who's knows a little bit about that will probably get that. How big are these pictures? They're really big. So I need to compress them all down. Oh man. I need to compress them. Yeah. So, actually all I need to do, I could just save it as a JPEG or save for web. It's probably the better way of doing this. Go to a high JPEG, and I really don't like using JPEG because it's maybe a PNG 8. PNG 8. Yeah, PNG 8's not that bad, is it? So we'll go PNG 24 and then I'll drop it down to PNG 8 from over here. Oh, geez, man, I gotta. So I have to. I'm gonna have to use the PNG 8 or the JPEG. JPEG high. Hey, I think the JPEG high should be okay. It should be alright. I really don't like doing that. But hopefully it keeps its like, it doesn't look bad. It probably keeps its, it keeps its quality. What y'all think between this JPEG and this PNG? PNG is inside of Photoshop and this JPEG is right here. It doesn't look all that bad, so I'll take that and I'll drop it in here as the mockup. And then I need to go back into Shopify. And with the Shopify, because I created that button, and that button has code, I need to go ahead and hit this here because it looks like there's a problem. Just let it kind of load up. Okay, the buy button for this. All right. So here's the shirt. I'll hit generate code. I have to get the component. So the first thing is this here. So if I hover over it, hit Command C, let this go, bring it into Webflow, I can drop the component right here like this. And then if I scroll down to where is it at? Product ID. I think I passed it right here. Product ID. So it says ID. If I hover over it, hit Command C, drop this in here like this. This is pretty much just creating JavaScript code that's gonna take the code from Shopify and put it into Webflow. So I have these here. All I need to do is just hit save. All right, that's ready to go. So I need to add in the other two for men, or the other one, because I don't think I'm gonna do the way I'll do it. So just hit back on this, go to the buy now button, and then bring in the other stuff. So it's really simple to do. You hit the create buy now button, you go to where you need to go. Let's just say I already did that one, so let's just say this one here, because why not? I'll select this, I'll make it visible. Okay, all I need to do, grab the name of the shirt. So we'll just pretty much fill this stuff out. So here's this here. I think that was like another $35. I believe it was. We'll go back. Okay, this is 45. I don't. Okay, so $45. A brief description. I'll just copy it from here. This is not printing on the Bella Canvas 3001. But I'll copy this here like this because it needs to be here. So copy that. This is the wrong handle. Okay. No, that was the right handle actually. That was the right handle. This is the wrong handle. So I'll copy this, hit Command C, delete it, and then hover over this like so, and then paste that in, hit the check mark, good to go. All right, so the thumbnail for this one, man, what's good, bro? I don't think I did the thumbnail for this one, so I'm gonna show you guys how to grab pictures from out of Printify. All right, so if you hover over this, hit like the show large, it shows you like the shirt, right? So this is the shirt. If I bring in like the inspect code button, all right, so if I inspect the code, it's gonna come up at the bottom. All you have to do is go to like sources. Now in the sources, look for, ooh shoot, tripping. Look for images. So images, Printify. You hit that down right there. Go to mockups, and it's usually I think it's the second folder. All right, yes, the second folder, and it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. So let me do this. If I click on this one here, now go to sources. Wow. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be able to data mine this one like I thought I was supposed to. Which is weird because it's showing up something that's not even in here. Let me inspect this again. Sources. Now, you know what? I honestly believe this is just my computer messing up right now. Because if I went somewhere else, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it's just my computer messing up. I probably need to delete the cookies and stuff like that. But that's how you would data mine for it. I have to get this another way. Which would probably be tabbing over the image like this. This is at so maybe now I'm gonna delete this and see what happens. Yeah. So that was another way of doing it. And hopefully you guys saw it. So what I did was I right clicked this and I hit open the image in a new tab. All right. And it came up with, something with a bunch of code at the end of it. Let me actually just go back real quick so you can see it. So it came up with this code here, HTTP, image, Printify, all that stuff, right? If you hover over this, at the back of this, this is just code for like the website to tell you whatever size your browser is at and stuff like that. If you delete it, just delete that $S equals whatever, delete that, hit enter. It's just going to give you the actual regular size file. So you can just save that out. So I'm just going to save it. That's the first one. I'm going to put this as A1, maybe. Really doesn't matter because I'm gonna be renaming this. And yeah, that's just the front. So now we have successfully data mined the picture that we need. So I'm gonna go into back into Photoshop and then bring that picture up. So open that up. It should be in the essentials right here, A1. Yep. Now the hardest part about all of this is getting it where I can get the background out. So I have to go through with the pen tool to do that. You guys definitely know I'm a pen tool lover, but it's definitely one of those harder things to do. I wonder, have anybody ever kind of like select and mask this before? Have anybody ever did the select and mask on trying to like get this stuff out? Let me see if it actually works. I don't know if it worked or not. It took out the black part. Yeah, it took out the black part. I'm gonna come down output settings, and I want to, I'm pretty sure there's a layer mask. I think it comes out on a layer mask, so I'm gonna hit OK. It didn't work. Alright, so try it again. Selecting mask. Or maybe I'm just tripping because maybe I'm just tripping. Yeah, this is onion skinning, so it didn't do anything. But let's just say I selected all of this like this, and then I did a select and mask. You know what? Whatever, man. I'm just gonna use the pen tool. I'm trying to do something incredible, and it would have to take testing to figure it out, but I don't really feel like figuring it out right now. I'm just tired. I'm tired, you guys. I've been up for the past 2-3 days. Wednesday, I don't know. I can't even count. And it's not even like next week is my son's baby shower. I gotta go to the baby shower next Saturday. I gotta get a haircut. I'm helping my child's mom get her hair done. I'm not gonna get a haircut. I gotta get a beard trimming and then a lineup. And I have to get my taper redid. Hopefully I don't cut off any dreads this time, because the lady last time cut off a dread. Well, she nicked the dread. She didn't really cut it off, but yeah. Bad situation. Haven't been back to the barbershop. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't been to the barbershop since like August. I mean, I think it's a good thing because like growing out your beard and growing out your hair definitely made my hair grow faster. Y'all remember back when I went bald. I used to wear hats on here, so I was like bald. Y'all remember that? Oh man, I guess I shouldn't even like have put up the fact that I'm using Shopify. I think I should have just got my assets together first before I came on here. You know? But your boy is like sleepy. And I wanted to do this stuff live because this is always it's giving you guys a chance to see like what it's like to be a t-shirtpreneur, graphic designer, e-commerce expert, you know what I'm saying, from behind. You know, like you guys can see what it's like being up for like 2 or 3 days grinding, you know. A lot of people say no sleep zone, but this is really a no sleep zone, and I'm still up grinding. People talk about like, oh, y'all go to bed. Who was that? DC Young Fly, he said, while y'all was going to bed, I was out here writing my raps and stuff like that. You know, this is the writing my raps. So while everybody be sleeping and stuff like that, I still be up. Even when even when I get off like live, I'm still gonna be up doing this stuff, you know. And that's the passion. But there's other things to come along with passion. Well, not passion, but with this stuff. Like, you actually have to be an entrepreneur. You have to be your own boss sometimes. And I went a whole week. The channel mask, bro. Man, it is all it was black and white. You know, yeah, I should have did a channel masking. Man, look, but man, like, I'm low key. Like I said, man, I've been working since Wednesday night. I only had like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. Like, your boy is sleepy. I'm over here stumbling on words. I'm over here forgetting, like, I knew that was like an easier way. But man, if I could pay somebody to do the stuff that I'm doing right now, I definitely would, man. Why didn't I do the channel mask? I didn't even think about that, man. I've been over here trying to figure out things to do all day. Well, not all day, but ever since I got on here. That's the hustle for you, man. I had a client who's also a subscriber today, and we were working on a patch. Not a patch, but one of her stuff. And I had the amount of excuse me's like I was giving this person because I could not focus because I low key was falling in and out of sleep is ridiculous. And like, your eyes work. You know what I'm saying? My eyes work. I'm reading everything, but the application is just not even there, you know? You know what? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I like the pen tool too. Like, I probably should have been using the other methods, but what this pen tool is going to do is going to give me a very defined cut at the same time. So it's defined, it's going to be nice, it's going to be sharp. And that's kind of what we need for a website anyways. But I probably should have used the other. I'm just making up excuses for why I didn't use the other. I'm trying to make myself feel better. I think I'm going to use a 0.1. Okay. And then boo, put this on a blur. Oh man. Put this on a Gaussian blur. I think the Gaussian blur is probably gonna be 20. I think my background will be I think I'm gonna use a red background this time. Excuse me. Use a red background. Okay. Oh shoot, man. Turn this black so it doesn't look like that. Kind of get that kind of like, this is my little, I don't know. I've been doing this shadowing for years, right? A lot of people tell me, oh, you're doing it wrong, but then I look at it, I'm like, I think I'm doing okay. So many different graphic designers. I'm messing this up too, by the way. So many different graphic designers hit me up, was like, man, you're doing your shadowing wrong. Like, what are you doing? How are you doing this shadowing? I've been doing this shadowing like this for years, yo. And it's what's happening is like an overhead, or not an overhead, but like an in front shadowing. It's not realistic. Just keep it real. It's not realistic, but it's like in front of you, and then I'll drop the opacity down. So did you see how like that happened? So if I flip it on and off, it's like a very subtle shadowing, but it's masked out and all that stuff. And I've been doing this for years, so that's just how I do it. People get mad at me, but hey, I don't care. We all got our different ways of doing stuff. And as of right now, I see a whole lot of product designers do the exact same thing. So forget y'all. Yeah, we can use this right here. I'll call this 1A over here as well. I'm not gonna call it 1A. I'm gonna actually make this. I'm gonna name it what it's supposed to be named, which is not that. Go back into Webflows, which is petering out. All right. Taishoku. Which I forgot what that meant. Like, my mind is not working right now, so you guys gotta bear with me. I'm on autopilot. I'm on like my last few drops of gas, trying to figure it all out. Guys gotta bear with me. Alright, so here's the thumbnail. I'll drop the thumbnail in like this. I am not even showing you guys the payout of this stuff. I'm so sorry. But here's the thumbnail. All I gotta do is drop in the mockup, which needs to be resized as well. Keep forgetting about that as well. So we're going to here, delete this. All of that work not to get saved, by the way. And then open up that as well and start that. So the web pics. And this is not that good of a picture, by the way. So like, this was a mock-up that I created on my 365, which 365 will start back up Monday. I wanted to work on other things. I wanted to keep going on the stuff that I had going real quick before I started working on 365 again. So, but this is the mock-up that I created on 365. I just picked it because of the hoodie. And I'll save it out. Yeah, I'll save this. Okay, 3 megabytes. That's not bad. Hit save. Oh, definitely don't replace. I'll replace it this time. Actually, I really don't care about that. Let me replace this one, because really, honestly, I'm not gonna be using this mock-up that much anymore either. So it's not like it bothers me. But I'll put that one here. Product ID. Go back into Shopify. Hit generate code. Product components. Command C. And this process right here is kind of like what they do on what's that? The W one. Shoot. Look. Hit minus the website builder that a lot of people use. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the exact same process that's happening right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grabbing the ID and I'm grabbing the components and I'm just pasting it into here, and then creating the what I need to create from it. So this is not printing on a Bella Canvas shirt either, so we'll delete that out. Squarespace, no, the other one. The other big one that everybody used, not Squarespace. And Richard, what's up too, by the way? My bad. I always think about it, and I can't think about it right now. It's in my mind, but it's not there. I'm so sorry, you guys. So the next one would be, let's see, we'll go back to the buy now button. What's up, man? Just like I told everybody else, look, I'm running on like E on my tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm super tired. 3 hours of work, or 3 hours of like sleep. And I'm just tired. So, and it's 3 hours of like, not Wix. Dang, what is it? 2 or 3 hours of like sleep for the past 2 or 3 days. You hear me? So, Shopify, WordPress. There we go. I had to Google that. Okay, WordPress. WordPress is what it is. You know what I mean? Man. All right. So, and then everything's not moving as fast as it could. So that's another reason why, like, I'm over here like whatever. We'll go back to buy now. Create that buy link button. And it's this one right here. Now I made a mock-up for this one, but I couldn't find one for like the women, you know, so like I just didn't really mess with it. So I'm not gonna put this on the front page. It's just gonna be in my shop. Which is like, I have others just kind of like that as well. Like, it's in the shop, but it's not in the front page. Yeah, it's definitely not like Wix either. I think Wix does something different. But so if you want to integrate, like, let's just say Spreadshirt to like WordPress, they would take the product ID and the product components. Whoever develops that integration, they'll take those, and that's how you get all the information from one to the other. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's anything different. $45. All right. Brief description. I don't even use descriptions. I should though. I really should probably come up with descriptions and stuff like that for these, but I haven't done it yet. I will, but just not right now. Okay. I actually was working on a Wix website earlier today. I don't even know if I told this story yet, but I was working on a Wix website early today, and just as much problems or issues that I'm having today right now, as far as like getting this out to you guys. Like, I was having the exact same issues with like that website for that person, and I just could not for the life of me get it going. It was just like, bruh, you need sleep. Never do this again. Okay, so this is another one of those where I have to use a GIF animation to flip it back and forth, and I really don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But I did make a front and back, so yeah, like, if you guys, you walked in on this one, Richard, if you right click on the products, okay, on whatever you need to, in the products detail, if you right click on the picture, it will bring you into you get the option to bring it into another screen. Okay, in this screen, you can just delete out everything from the question mark to get a full res image of what you're trying to get. So this is how you get your mock-ups from Printify. All right, you can also data mine for them. I was trying to data mine for it earlier, and I think because of my cookies or whatnot, the computer just was not working for it. I did data mine for the ones that I did get, but it's just for this one. It just, I don't know. I have to do something else. So I'll put this as 3. I just had to do this like this time. I don't know why it just was messing up like that, but it did. I'll call this 3 plus. And I'll do the GIF animation thing so you guys can see how I get GIFs and stuff like that. I probably will do the alpha channel thing real quick, so you know, y'all can get into that as well. Oh man, my legs hurt too. Back hurt, legs hurt, everything hurt, man. I hit the new button on accident. I meant to hit the open button. So I'll open up 3 plus real quick. Hit okay. A lot of people don't use GIFs in their or GIFs in their website, and I think you probably should, you know. What is it? Is it placed in bed? Yeah, placed in bed. All right. Do the alpha channel thing. Now it's been a while, but I believe if I click on this, yeah, if I click on the blue one, I can man. But you know what? I remember how to do this. I do. If I something like this and then go back into the layers panel, right? Let's go back to photography. Yeah, it is. It's really good. My brain is not working anymore. It's been so long since I did the alpha channel thing. You know what? I'm gonna do the select subject. I'm gonna try to select subject real quick. Yeah, motion is way more cool than static images, man. And I don't understand why people don't use it. Yeah, it was the one with the most contrast. But you see how like selecting the select subject just select the subject for me. See, I didn't even have to do that much work. See, this was the button I was originally looking for. To be honest with you, I don't know why I was messing with select and mask. Bruh, man. And then it's sharp too. Like, I don't know. I'm just having problems today because I ain't getting no sleep. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? That's something I wanted to ask you guys. Like, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? And I'm messing it up again. Yeah, we all do need sleep. If I go in here, all right, because I have to, there is some things I need to fix up. So if I go to select the mask, I can fix out like this stuff over here, because that doesn't need to be there. But it's not letting it go. You know what? I'll just honestly hit the cancel button. Yeah, so see, I think it was 2018 that came up with the method that I just used was the subject select, and I think it was the 2018 version that came out with it. Um, oh, great! Y'all call it Grateful Day? Yeah, it's the day that we're grateful for everything that didn't happen to us. Um, or yeah, conversations for other days. I don't know. But yeah, Grateful Day. All right, then I got that. I'll just blur it. Gaussian blur. Boom. That looks good. So that's the front, as a matter of fact. And I'll just keep it like that. And then here's the back. It was pecan pie all day. Man, that's what's up. My child's mother, she made like 6 or 7. I think no, it was 6. She made like 6 different she made 6 apple pies, I believe it was, and pumpkin pies, and it was just, man, amazing. Now I've only heard daughter could cook like that. Maybe in business, but I don't know. All right, let's see if I move this down some. And there's not that much phasing either. And I need to make sure that there's no phasing in this either, because I'm starting to see like cracks all over the place. Pen tool would have been so much better. I just didn't think about it. As a matter of fact, if you guys ever feel like something ain't working out, or you just have like a issue, or you just want to make sure that things are just, cut out correctly, put that mug on a black background and just go from there. Yup. You get everything you need out of it right here. Yep, that's a pretty decent cut right there. I have to go through and finish this out too. See, I don't know, the select subject, like it definitely did its job. I can't sit there and say it didn't. But that was something that a lot of people were like complaining about. Like they was like, man, selecting people out in Photoshop is so hard. We need an easier way. So Photoshop heard it and it was like, you know what? Select subject. Like we should just give you guys that. But in doing so, like I don't know if you guys have ever noticed how slow 2018 was. Like they added all them cool new features, but then 2018 was like extra slow. Yeah, I won't be. Don't get myself in trouble. Yeah, I'm not. Like she haven't cooked yet. Like I don't know. She made some chicken one point in time, but I'm a pescatarian, so I really wasn't eating it. But um, yeah, man, her mom food was on point, yo. Mom's food was on point, and I'm pretty sure I put this on a Gaussian blur and it didn't do it. So let's just try it again. I'm not getting it. Something's happening. Ugh. Let's see what's happening here. Why isn't this blurring? Okay. Maybe it's because I'm clicking the wrong thing. I don't know. I would say I need coffee, but I don't drink coffee. You hear me? Like, I don't know. I've never really been a coffee drinker. You see how like I was just struggling with one thing and then like it fixed itself out. Like you've been craving pecan pies. I feel you. Had problems with masking hair for the longest. I like the new features in 20. Yeah, CC 2018 brought us some cool stuff, but it also like impeded on like Photoshop. I don't know. Like everybody complained about how Photoshop wasn't this and wasn't that, and it should do more of this and all that stuff. But then they gave us what we wanted, and even though it's super cool, it just slowed down the program to me. I don't know. The program's not as fast as it used to be. So it's kind of like how YouTube is right now for some people. Back in the day, YouTube was like a powerful thing for you to make money off of, but now it's like not as good because so many people have came on here complained about algorithms and stuff like that, and now it's just not as powerful as it was. Like just keeping it real. So if I put both of these into one group and I transform this group up some because it needs to be a little bit more hefty. Alright, so let's see if I cycle this real quick. So it's starting from the back and it's giving us the front. I think that's okay. I'm going to render this out as a... Nope. I'm actually just going to export this out as a GIF and save for web legacy. Going to... Yep. And that's the thing. Like, it's so much. Take out the matte because that matte is what's messing me up. Okay, what's happening? All right. I thought I put it on no dither, but I don't know. So dither, and then none. Transparency. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, duh. That's the reason why. So if I go back here, put this on 40, I'm gonna put it on 40%. And then put this on 40. We shouldn't have those problems anymore now. Let's see. Save for web legacy. No dither. Drop this back some. Yep. So I could take the matte out. And now we have no issues. But I'm still not satisfied. I think this should be at 50%. And then this one should be at 50%. Yeah, those features. You said invert your mask. Oh, duh. Should I? I'm supposed to wait. What? Huh? Invert my mask. Wait, what? Alright, yeah, I'm probably gonna bring this mug back down to 40. And just do that. Yeah, because the 40 was looking better. What do you mean invert my mask? Alright. Yeah, that's more stable to me. Just gonna go ahead and turn this into a GIF real quick. A GIF, whatever. I messed up. I'll just do this actually, and then delete that out. Man. Going to Google Chrome, Webflows, take the name of this. Bring that back into here. Hit save. Oh, come on, please. All right, and now we have this ever-going GIF animation. I'm just gonna put on my website real quick. All right, back over here. I'll drop in the thumbnail. Where is it? Right here? Yeah, that was it. And then the product IDs and stuff like that. So generate code, the component IDs. Goes here actually, and I still missed it. It's the 3. Oh, yeah. Man, look. Sleep deprivation is real. Just imagine what I was like in college, yo, when I didn't get enough sleep. No, they should. Webflow, I really think they should have a. Honestly, they should put together a. When it comes to like the CMS, a way for you to like duplicate the CMS, because I have to go through and do all this stuff over again for a woman's side. And the only reason why, or no, I don't actually, let me use some other skills. Let me see. I'm going to do a thumbnail. I'm going to try a mock-up 2. Let's do a mock-up 2 instead. 2 field. And I'll go in. Oh, yeah, save changes. I'll go in and add like a second mock-up to it. So there was no mock-up for this one. But for this one, mock-up 2. Yep, I need to go, but first I need to drop the image sizes for some of these. So we'll just close this out. All right. Earlier when I was trying to do that blur layer, yeah, so the blur was on the, what was it? It was on the product, but not the mask. See, another trip up that I was giving myself. Oh man, chest over here itching. Let's see. Just waiting for this ring of death to go away. But then again, I do have like a whole lot of them up, man. So we'll drop this down to a JPEG. I think the JPEG one was a little bit better. Yeah, say that out. This is for women. Whammon. PewDiePie be killing me if you call it women whammon. But then again, that's kind of like his accent anyways, whammon. He's from Sweden, so let's see. And there was one more, I believe. Oh yeah, this one. Hit OK. All right. Let's go into here. Export, save for web, legacy. Man, I need a beard shaved. There's mustache is all in my nose. I'm not with it, yo. Need to get this shave going. It reminds you of the game of death. It does look like that. I always like that yellow, that gold yellow, and I've been trying to find it for a while. Like it's kind of not, well, it's more of an orange, but I've been looking for it for a while, and now that I found it, like I'm using it. It's really cool. So this one was, and even for like that T-shirt, because like that T-shirt was kind of hard to not T-shirt, but that shirt was hard to find. Like I was looking for a gold kind of like um a gold kind of like what do you call it, yellow, kind of on like the orange side, just a little bit more. I was looking for that, and you just can't find that anywhere else. You know, like you can't find that anymore. So I was just really looking for it, and when I found it, I was like, I have to have it. Like off that show, like off that commercial. You know, I had to snatch that one up, yo. So let's put that up here too. See, the problem with JPEGs is that because it's compressed, like it made it look darker. See, I can't use that. That's definitely not what it's supposed to look like. Just shows the hustle. Yeah, I've been up hustling, if you want to say, since forever. Just doing my little thing, trying to make it. We all want to be successful. We just want to be successful. All right, women. I'm gonna do this. All right, and then we'll go back over here like so, and yeah. Either way, I mean, it's just gonna look darker, and even though, like, look at these shirts, and then look at the shirt that's playing in the reel, like it's not the same color, but I can just chunk that up. I can just say that's processing, and it's just, I don't know. All right, so we'll save this, and these are the three items that, well, the three T-shirts that I've created, or shirts. I need to bring in that one little item, which was that, what is it, dog tag? Was it dog tag? I think it was. Go back in the products. Yeah, the dog tag, which needs to be available. So I'm gonna make this available real quick, and then from there, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna style up this website, well, the products page, and then I'm gonna drop in everything I need to drop in, and we'll go from there. So select this, make it visible, new essentials, and see the thing here with this, all I have to do is just make I don't have to make the mock-up because nobody really care. I don't even know if people are gonna even purchase that. It's not something that I'm really looking forward to sell, but it's something to have in there that's outside of like t-shirts or shirts and stuff like that. So this is $15, a $15 dog tag. I don't know why, but it is. All I have to do is just grab this here, tab over, yeah. I'm struggling with even putting this in there because like I know people weren't expecting this, or no, people were expecting it because I put it in the in my what is it, leaked, my leaks or whatnot. I put in the leaks, and people were like liking that leaks. So I'm struggling with even using this, but I'm gonna put it in there anyways. My only concern, let's see. Uh, how do I do that again? I forgot. See, where's it at? For some reason, it didn't come up this time. The what we call it again? Oh man. Either way, what's it called? Mine is all over the place. I'm gonna have to subject select. I'm gonna figure out why it's missing on mine. It's because it was just up, but it didn't come up this time. I am the subject select command button, not a tool. Reset all. If you don't have the right version, it didn't work for me. What the person say? See this toolbar. If you're missing, who provided these tags for production? I can't remember. This is Printify, but I can't remember who's producing the tag. I just know I used a whole lot of black just to get this graphic here. I'm just gonna keep it real. And it was hard to even get that when the other side is gonna be like, so it's white already. And the graphic that I'm using is basically a cutout. So it's basically that yellow shirt. I just used that graphic on this. You know what I'm saying? So the white that you're seeing on this dog tag is actually the white from the actual dog tag. And they have to print around it. So I don't know if that's even going to happen. Let me see. I don't even know. Where's subject select, man? Oh yeah, I can do it from menu, right? Wait, there's no menu. What the heck am I talking about? Who provides the tag? Sub-select foreground white color. Yeah, you're right. I should just go ahead and the one with the most contrast. And on this one, yeah, I could probably do this. You know what? Instead of doing this, I think I'm just gonna use the other one. Nah, this is being lazy. Why don't I? Here it is right here. Like, what happened? Oh, I had to. That's the reason why I had to use. Man, my mind is all over the place. So if it doesn't come up, the reason why it didn't come up is because you have to be using the magic wand tool. You guys, my mind is all over the place today. You see how easy though I got this cut out? Like, yeah, it's probably not perfect. I know it's not perfect. Like, nobody's gonna be able to get that perfect, you know. But for us to even have gotten this, you have to click on the magic wand tool to get it. All right. So if y'all subject select is not coming up, it's because you're not on the magic wand tool. All right. So that's one. Second thing is you got to select the mask. So I need to go in here. I'm gonna put this on like an overlay, and I need to brush away some of these imperfections. But that brought it back. Honestly, I really don't want to use this. And I probably would do better. I probably would do better without it. Let's see. Maybe I should do like a smart radius and bring the radius up. Like that helped a little bit. All right. Maybe if I shift the edge. Nope. To a 14, and I guess I can brush out the rest of this, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm just gonna hit OK on this, and then bring in this black. But see, it's gonna be on a red. I think I want mine on a red this time. See, I don't even like this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna delete out the chain thing, because I didn't like the chain in the beginning. Okay, didn't like it in the beginning, and now all it's doing now is just causing problems. Like, I didn't want it, so I just really wanted the dog tag. But dang, nah. I'm pretty sure there's another way. I'm pretty sure there's another way, and I just can't get it right now. Alright, so what I want to do is make a composite shot. Right? And then fix this. It's really not, it doesn't look that good, but you know what? Not really sure who's even gonna buy that. Like, not something that I thought people were even gonna be interested in, but some people showed interest. So it's good. I mean, I get, it's not really a lot of people. So the people that I showed this to said it looks really good, but they never was. They wasn't really like, oh, this is the most like, you really need to have this in your shop type thing. It wasn't like that. It was like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know. But they was really impressed with like the other stuff, like the orange shirt that I had, or the yellow hoodie. They was like, man, just let me know when you selling those, which came out, was supposed to come out in the next 4 minutes. Well, it's supposed to come out at 6 o'clock, but this is supposed to already be done. I'll put this on a mask. Man, you have a nice night. Alright, that didn't work out. Man, look, I'm not even gonna worry about this. I'm just gonna That'll just be something that if I need to give it out to somebody, I will. Like, discard that. Okay, so no problem, man. You have a nice one. So what you want to do is, or what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go back into my pages, okay, and now I have Smiley Essentials, and I have to style up Smiley Essentials. Ugh. And I don't know how this is gonna turn out because my brain is scattered. You hear me? I would like to just copy and paste what I have here already, honestly, and just go from there. But I have to style it up. So we're gonna go into here like this. I'm gonna turn this yellow. No, I don't want to use yellow. I want to use red. Turn the background color red. I think it was red. Yep, I didn't even put it in red yet. What red is this? 4 zeros. FF00. Yep. And honestly, from here, I can probably just copy and paste everything in from the other pages. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna copy and paste. An element needs to be selected to copy and paste. All right, so I'm really trying not to do this all over, but I'm gonna have to. So it's just, this is a section. Okay, so I'll just make a section. Select subject, shift control, delete. Make this section, and inside of this, I just want to copy and paste. I don't want to do anything else. So hopefully it lets me do it. Praying that it lets me do it because I really don't feel like. Yeah, this is a collection. All right, so let's see. Okay, yeah, so that's it. All right, so this is my collection settings. Wait, what? It's a drop down. So this is the nav bar, and this is what? Collection stuff. Alright, so this is not that bad. Flexed in the middle. Honestly, I probably should just write this stuff down because, oh, here's my phone. I probably should just write this stuff down so I can just reference it. I really don't want to mess this all the way up. So we'll call this section, and then this will be, what's this? Just an 80? 80, 80, 80, 50, and then 30. So 80, 80, 50, and a 30. So that's section 5. So 80. I'll put this at a 50. And then this one be 30. Let's go back up into here. Alright, this div block was what? I need to bring in a div block that's horizontally flexed in the center. Can't I just copy this? No, I can't. Alright, so we'll go back into here and I'll drop in a div block. But before I do that, I'll drop in this div block. What? I didn't even put any text in here yet. It's asking me for text. We'll put in a heading. So H1 goes here. And that will be the name. And that name will be put over here like this. Like that. But I can't do it like this because it has to come from the div block. I'm probably gonna have to change the color of this to like white. So I think from here I'll start using white. Oh man. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll use white here. If not, then I'll just change it back into a black. And then I'll change the background to white instead. It's just I really want this to be an experience. And I don't really want to use white because white is too open. If that makes sense. Like I'm not really into that all white thing. So what's this next div block? It's a drop down menu. I can actually copy this one, I think. I hope. There's a cart item in that? I didn't know. Go back. Shouldn't have been no cart item in there. No, there's not a cart item in here. What is it talking about? So I'll just reference, I don't know. I'll make this a div block and then I'll drop that in. Like, there's no reason for that not to have worked. What cart was that? That was div block 24. Yeah, it's not doing what it's supposed to, which is blowing me in its own. Like, it's that drop down toggle. And then what is all this about? What? These element sections. What? Alright, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna add in a div block and we'll just start from here. And I just need to bring in, hopefully, I'm pretty sure I can just drop in this drop down. Like, I'm pretty sure I can do that. It's not a cart item cannot contain less than one option list element. But there's no cart in here. So that's a little weird to me because there's no cart in here. So what's that all about? Unless I'm really messing something up, which I doubt I was. I'll just copy it all, I guess. I don't know. Image. But, oh man. I was able to copy this entire block and use it all over the place. I don't understand why I can't do it right now. That's what's really messing me up. I was able to copy this and paste it everywhere else. Like literally everywhere else. Maybe whatever update they done had kind of messed up this. I'm thinking that's what happened. Right, let's see what happens. Put it on the home page real quick. Option list, like what? That doesn't make sense to me because I was just able to do it. But hey, I guess I really can't complain because this is actually okay. So we'll do 66 0 negative 61. I'll make this a 22 and then an 8. All right, go back to this div block. Go back to the top. So it's 66 at the top. 0 and then a negative 61. And then this went to 22. And then this went to 8. All right. I gotta really fix that up too. Yep. Horizontal flex. Right. Let's go back in here. How big was that heading? That's 145 pixels. 75, 75, 55. Let's see if I can do that. No, I can't. Oh, man. So maybe I'll do 80. $50. Let's see. 75 though. That's a very long name. And see, I knew it was, but I wasn't thinking about that. So I'm just gonna rename this to fit something. We're gonna go back to 145 though. We'll put this at 75. So 145, 75, 75. I think this was 55. I'm just gonna rename it. Oh man. So that's better. I think that would be better anyways. But it didn't. But it wasn't, so we'll just So this is literally showing me that I need to watch. It's crazy. This is showing me that I need to watch watch my naming. Alright, so I have to style this up. I'm gonna try to do that before I go to bed. Let's see here. What else do I need to drop in here? The copy paste, because copy paste isn't working. Alright, so I can make a column. Drop in another div block. In this div block, we'll drop in some columns. In these columns, we're gonna drop in a picture, I believe, on this side, and that will be thumbnail, which is working beautifully like I wanted it to. Right? And then let me just make sure. Yeah, that's beautiful. You guys, I'm sleepy. And this mustache is getting in my nose. I have to shave. Alright, so I have this here. I need to style it though, but that'll come next. I need to drop in this side a few things. I think the first one was text. So was it rich text or just regular text? I think it was rich text. Get from Smiley. This one would be the price. Actually, I can probably drop in a header. Let me see. I drop in a header. Smiley. This one would be. So I'm gonna go back in and try to fix that so I can get it to where. But this should be plain text. So we'll call this pricing instead of price. So it'll be plain text. Figure that out. And that means I have to go through. and fix these up. So the first one was $45. Yep, $45. Save. The second one was also $45. Save. This third one is $35. Okay, save. Cool. All right, so now we'll go back in here. Get text from here, and it'll be pricing. Cool. And I'll make this white as well. Oh man, the grind. I'm sleepy. But that doesn't stop me from working. I should actually, I should probably put in the number symbol and stuff like that as well. So save it like that. Because my t-shirts will always be $25. You know what I'm saying? Everything else kind of varies. So on this situation right here, I had to vary it. I'm just trying to get, honestly, I'm just trying to get everything in here. So yeah, that's right. Just trying to get everything in here so I can move it along. But rich text block. And what is this? Okay. So the next one is a rich text block. Look, when I released that I was working on my baby's crib thing, you guys gonna see like I was doing things. I actually decided to do that one drunk. I didn't get drunk, but I got a little tipsy as I was doing it, and bro. So I'm pretty sure I did a rich text somewhere. But maybe I just put that in regular text because brother was sleepy. And it's definitely not that either. So yeah. Did I drop in rich text? I think I might have dropped in something different. Yeah, there we go. Brief description, which will also become white because okay, and I actually have to style these as well, so I'll be working on that too. And then the last thing, which would be a embed code. Which comes from here. So if I generate this code, copy it to the clipboard, I can shut these off. And instead, like, put in, so that's the component. I can knock this one out as well. This will be the product ID. And then this will be the product component again. I gotta go back. So let's not create this one. Let's go back into the products. Buy button. Create a buy button. And let's just use this one for example. And we can use this one. Cause yeah, I wasn't really feeling that other one. So this would be a component button. Alright, let's do it like this. This would be product component. We'll delete this one out and make this product ID. And then we'll make this one product component. Alright, save and close. So that's not going to show up. Yet. But I need to start adding other things. Like I need to style this side anyway, so. Wait a minute. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, it's about time for me to quit. And the reason why is because I have to reset the cookies for Chrome. So I'm gonna reset my computer's cookies. It's 12 o'clock anyways. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are ready for bed. And this stuff is just not working out right now. It's working, but it needs its cookies reset. So before I can do any of that, I would have to come up off of live. So you guys, thank you for staying with me. I know I'm tired. I'm probably stumbled upon a lot of stuff, you guys, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm gonna get back to you guys on this one probably tomorrow. I'll show you. Well, it's gonna go live in the next few hours, so I'll explain what's happening, and then we'll go from there. But you guys, I'm gonna have to shake. So I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you guys loved everything, or at least hung out with me. I'm glad you guys hung out with me because I be needing that sometimes. But with that being said, you guys, I have to get out of here. So stay amazing, stay creative, above all else, stay awesome. All right.